New tonight at 8, a lot of people are on edge when it comes to talk about Muslims and Islam. The combination of heated political rhetoric and terrorist attacks around the world led one East Bay woman who is Muslim to take action. She says that Muslims who detest the violence and the hate speech are being made to feel guilty. She decided it was time to open up a broader dialogue between followers of Islam and their neighbors in local community gatherings.
Especially after the San Bernardino shootings, I thought, what can I do to reach out to the community and the people that have never met a Muslim, and they're probably not going to meet a Muslim on their own.
This gathering is called Meet a Muslim.
I've read some books on women who in the Middle East who are made to wear more than the scarves, the burqa.
No questions are off limits. Moina Sheikh's effort is to reach out and talk, to dispel misconceptions about Islam and any ignorance about Muslims that can sometimes lead to fear, tension, and violence.
Why don't Muslims try to give the name Muslim a better identity? You say Muslim, I would say 80% of the people in this country think of terrorists. You know, he's really giving you a bad name.
So what you're suggesting is we change our name?
Well, who knows?
No, do more of what you're doing tonight, enlightenment and education.
We really appreciate that you all came today.
Moina was born in Pakistan. She and her husband have lived in Fremont for nearly 34 years. They have raised 4 children here, and she has received commendations for her work in the interfaith community and for social justice.
I'm just like anybody else. We shop at Target and Costco. Just do the regular things that anybody does, like all of you do probably.
They want to know what is ISIS.
ISIS people claim to be Muslim.
They want to know why it's happening. They want to know about jihad.
Some Muslim leaders who have declared jihad on this country. So do you don't respect that?
Why women are oppressed in Islam.
Are women oppressed in Islam, and how do Muslims practice their faith?
Some are very challenging. And I tell them up front that I'm just an ordinary person. I'm not a scholar in any way.
But she and those who join her try to answer as best they can. Followers of Islam point out that just like in Christianity, where there are Episcopalians, Southern Baptists, Catholics who practice their faith differently, Muslims practice differently in different cultures and countries around the world, and that there are always people who do harm in the name of religion. And the Muslim community blames the media for focusing on Islam when there is a terror attack.
It's very sad that in the media, that's the first thing, that the faith is being portrayed as the culprit. When there was this Planned Parenthood place was bombed, did we expect all Christians to come out and apologize and say, we are sorry? Nobody did. Why would they? We never know the faith. We don't know the faith of the guy who did Sandy Hook shooting, where he killed all those little innocent children.
A lot of what drives the animosity is fear. And when you learn about your neighbors, when you learn about somebody, you have compassion for them. And when you have compassion for them, you can find that love, and it drives out that fear.
My main goal is to change one heart at a time.
Muslims make up less than 1% of the U.S. population, and a recent Pew Research survey found fewer than half of Americans even know someone who's Muslim. But those who do rate Muslims more favorably than those who do not. Moina says her next Meet a Muslim gathering will be held Tuesday, March 22nd at 7 p.m. at the Connections Counseling Center in Fremont.